Hi everyone, it's Karen. I'm back to share my design team project for AngeldreamCraftsKim on Etsy. This is my first design team project for the month of March, and I created a little bag. And I used the crocheted ecru squares that Kim had sent. I used 3 of them, and 2 of them made the pouch of the bag, and then I attached one at the top here, and I sewed that together by hand, and then I sewed the sides down by hand, and then I created the rest of the bag by using the kit that she had sent in the creams and whites that were all 3-inch to either a yard long of snippets. And I also used some pieces that I still had in my stash from other design team projects. So this is something that can be put together if you were to get these squares from her, and I believe she sells them in 2s. But it could be 4. You'll have to check on, go to the store and have a look. And they come attached 2 together, and then I just took apart the other 2 and attached one of them to the front to make the front of the pouch here. I wet the sides of these and pinned them down onto some foam board that I had, and just to make these scallops stand out nicely, because they do curl a lot of times when they're just sitting in a bag or just haven't been used in a while, and it works really well. I didn't use any other stiffener or anything, just water, and pin them and let them dry. On the front of the bag is one of Kim's gorgeous blings from the shop, and that was in my design team package for the month of, I showed it for April, and I had a piece left and I decided to use it on the front of this bag. This was a piece of lace that was in that kit with the snippets, and this particular piece was quite long. It was probably close to a yard long, so I had lots of that to use, and so I used a piece of that on the front here and added one of my own large flat back pearls to the middle of that flower. And these little leaves were on another lace that was in that bag, and I snipped them off and put them here and added little pearls in them as well. This front piece here, without these little acrylic flowers on it with the rhinestones, but it's this all stitched. It looks like leaves, and it has some sequins on it. That was in the kit, and I put that here on the bottom, and then I decided to add in these little acrylic flowers from my stash with the blings in the center. I just wanted to bring a little bit more of the bling from this beautiful piece from Kim's shop down into the bottom here. This trim here, the dangle trim at the bottom, is one of the pieces in that kit. And then these 5 little flowers here are all from the flower trim that I got in my last month's design team package. I have a piece of it. This is what it looks like. And this is me hacking away at it. Used quite a bit of it, and it's very, very pretty, and you could use it as dangles or you could use it as cut up like I have. It's very versatile. And so I added pieces of that in here, and then 3 little ones in between this one. And I also added in some of my own large flat back pearls, and then these are the little ones that were from the mesh piece. I cut them off and used them there that was in the kit. And then I put 4 little blings on the bottom here from my stash. So this is the raw edge of that doily square that I had, or rectangle, and I just left those edges. You could trim those off, but I left them. I thought they added more interest. For the handle, I used the beautiful piece of sari silk that Kim had sent, and I just wound some beads that I had from Hobby Lobby that a friend had sent me. I just wound them around with the sari silk to make the tie at the top. And then when you flip it open, you can see the back side of the beautiful doily, and it's very beautiful. And then this is the bag itself, and it's a good size. It is 7 inches without the scallop on the side, and about 6.5 inches long. So it's a good sized little bag. And it's, you know, it's not super see-through because this is quite a tight weave on this particular crocheted piece. It's got lots of design in it, so it doesn't make it super holey. The holes are quite small, so I didn't line it. And then this was another trim that was in that kit, and I put that here and added the little pearls that were on that piece that came with the kit, and a few more of my blings. There's those little flowers again from that flower trim I already showed you, and I added the little pearls there. I added a little butterfly from my stash and some pearl and bling on that. And then the bottom, this piece here is also from the kit, and I just cut it and I overlapped it a little bit so that I could fit it perfectly on the bottom of the bag here. And then I used that pearl mesh that she had sent me in that kit. I used that along the top and bottom of here, and then some of my own blings and the larger flat back pearls on there. So that creates the inside of the bag. And then the back of the bag looks like this. So I used again the same piece that I used down the front of the bag. I used along the top of the bag here, and I just simply attached it and then added in the flat back pearls. And then this, I did a collage of different trims. This white one at the bottom of here was one in my design team package. It was a vintage lace she has in the shop. It's wide, but I cut it into 2 long strips and then put the strips on separately. Ended up covering up most of it, but I still like what I see there. And then I added, this is 2 pieces that were left from this trim that's on the inside here. So I used those in the corners here. And then this flower and this flower is from her flower trim that was in her shop before. I don't think she currently has it, but it was very popular, so I'm sure she'll try and get something similar back in, if not the same one. And added that in to draw the white from the white lace, white with the cream, and then the ecru of the background. And then you'll recognize that flower trim again. I cut a whole bunch of those. I believe there's 6 of them there. And then this is the center of this trim here. I cut out 5 of them, and I put 2 here and 1 in the center here. And then added, these are quite large. I think they're 8mm flat back pearls that I have in my stash, and I added those to the center of those flowers. And then the smaller ones are again from that trim from Kim. So it created a really pretty back to the bag. It also adds a lot more stability when you add in all these layers onto it. So the bottom of the bag has quite a bit of stability because there's something on this side and then on this side as well. So I'm really happy with how it turned out. I think it's a really pretty little bag. I think it would look absolutely gorgeous with a gift put in it and given to someone. I did put a handle on it, a long one, because it is of a length that if you wanted to use it to go out for the evening, it would be a gorgeous bag to, and the handle on it is long enough to put it over your shoulder. Or you could just use the bag. This could be just tied with a knot as well, and that could be used to hang it up if you wanted to just hang it to put something in it. Please go and check out AngeldreamCraftsKim on Etsy. I will put links in the description box below to the shop and to the Facebook group and the Instagram. Please check out the Instagram account and follow us and join the Facebook group, because often there are heads up when new items go in the store. We post to let you know that the new items are in, because a lot of product in Kim's store does sell out very, very quickly. The designers that are currently designing for her will also be listed in the description box below, so go over and see what beautiful creations they're making with her lovely products. And we hope to inspire you, and come back and see what the next project's going to be. I will be posting that in a week or so's time. Thanks a lot. Bye for now.